Morning, day 11. So just bring your awareness into your internal world. Take your time. Just maybe close your eyes. And meditation has become a thing and it has many benefits, but it's not something that we do. It's not something that we learn to do for 20 minutes a day. We are designed to live in a meditative state. It is your innate state to live in quiet, to live in well-being, to live in peace, to live in joy. But you get all caught up in your thinking. It's not something that you do. It's something that we remember, that you uncover. So just, if with your eyes open or your eyes closed, bring your awareness into your internal world. And just be curious. What are you feeling? Feel your pelvis rested on whatever it's rested on. Just have a listen. What sounds are around? Maybe you can hear your breath, birds singing, my radiators clanking. And as you just listen, your thoughts stop, and already you're in a state of meditation. It's not a doing. And it doesn't come from your thinking mind or your doing mind. Today we're going to do a bit of a breathing practice. Now, you don't need to breathe, you are being breathed. It's like when you turn your car left. You just turn the steering wheel, you have the intention, the idea, you turn left, and the whole car turns. You don't need to move the axle, you don't need to get out and push the car, you don't need to pump the fuel through the engine. As you put your foot on the accelerator, the engine opens and the fuel flows. Well, you just need to open up, to soften, to surrender, to be open, to be being breathed, to let go of the control. So just bring your awareness to your ribs and think about what we've done over the last few days if you've been doing it with me. And as you feel the front ribs, just jut your ribs forwards. And feel how it's a bit more of a struggle for you to breathe. So your back muscles have shortened and your front muscles have lengthened. Now just let the back muscles melt. Where is it where you don't slump, but just melt back into center so you feel your sit bones. Imagine your pelvis like a big heavy bowl. Now move your bottom ribs down towards your hip bones and feel how your back muscles lengthen and all in your tummy tightens. Now melt back. Where is it where your belly and your back are even and you're rested in the pelvis? Keeping your hands on the ribs, just gently tilt over to the right. And again, feel how that changes your breath. Where's center? Where is it where either side of your lower back and your waist are of even length? And you have to feel into your body, it's not a thinking. So imagine, go inside, visualize, put your awareness at your lower back and feel that. And now twist, just gently twist the ribs to the right. So feel the right waist muscle, the left waist muscle pulled short, then melt back to center and twist the other way. So where is center, where all of those muscles, front, back, side, twisty, are all relaxed and you're just sat in your pelvis. Now feel your breath. Now imagine your rib cage. Have a look at me. There's your rib cage. Across the bottom of your rib cage that cuts your body in half is your diaphragm. It's your primary breathing muscle. It's like a drum skin that cuts your body in half. It breathes you. You don't breathe. It draws down to breathe you in and pushes up to breathe you out. Your lungs, which are like two balloons here in your chest, have no muscles of their own. As the diaphragm draws down, it sucks. It creates a suction and sucks breath in. And as it presses out, up, it squashes the balloons and the lungs and pushes the breath out. So now just feel that. And now you have a muscle that runs from your lower back around like a big belt under your sit-up abs. As the diaphragm draws down, the belly moves out. It draws back. So just bring your awareness in and imagine your diaphragm moving down towards the centre of the pelvis. Just be the observer. And like as if you were steering your car to the left, if it started to go, you would pull back a little bit or change gear. So now just watch and enjoy being breathed. Diaphragm drawing down, belly drawing out. And then watch it draw back. And these are your core. This is your core working you, supporting you, breathing you. You don't need to do the doing. But when we're gripped in the muscles around, it stops the breath. So soften and feel your pelvis. Now take your awareness a little deeper and imagine that down at the bottom of your pelvis is another drum skin. Across the bottom of your pelvis, your pelvic floor. Now that again, it works for you. I'm not asking you to push and pull. They draw down to breathe you in and up to breathe you out. Drawing down to breathe you in and up to breathe you out. Now just close your eyes again and just watch. Let your belly soften. Let your waist soften. Let your lower back soften. Feel how you are being breathed and everything is moving in and out. But if you're slumped, your belly's tight. If you're twisted, your waist is tight. Hold on to your ribs. So you want to keep finding, where is my centre? And put your hands on the ribs. Between each rib there are muscles. The ribs draw up and out as the diaphragm draws down to suck the oxygen in and down to breathe you out. But when we're, and most people in core stability, hold tight, relax. So just keep your hands on your ribs. I'm not asking you to do, just feel the movement of your side ribs breathing you. And feel the depths of your pelvis. Feel the quiet, the stillness. Being alert, being awake. Instead of being in the waves of your head, the thinking, be in the quiet, the stillness. Relax your jaw, your eyebrows, your forehead. Just feel and listen to that deeper part of you. And think that as you get breathed in, the breath goes from the bottom up to the top and it opens the crown of the head. And from the stillness of your pelvis, you can open up and imagine the sun shining down through the crown of your head, which is love, which is peace, which is joy, which is your sat-nav. Keep the breath. Now again, just tip the ribs forwards. Just gently arch your back. Feel that how that changes your diaphragm and your pelvic floor. Where's neutral? Find neutral. And then let your front ribs drop down. This is how we sit in cars and in sofas. Now let your belly muscles, don't pull on them, let them melt long. The back muscles support you, so there's the back and the front until you're rested in the pelvis. Over to the side. Feel how that changes the breath. Where is it? Where there's centre, waist and either side of your lower back. Muscles even, so you're rested in your pelvis. Over to the left. And melt back to centre. Twist gently to the right. Centre. Gently to the left. Centre. Relax your arms down by your side. Feel centred. So imagine your pelvis grounded, heavy, still like a heavy bowl. All the muscles, front, back, side, waist muscles are all even, relaxed. And instead your diaphragm, your pelvic floor and your ribs breathe you, which is your core. Feel it into your armpits, your chest and your upper back. So feel the whole of the torso being breathed. As you breathe in, feel the pelvis, the grounded, the quiet, the stillness. And as you breathe in and it goes from the bottom to the top, open up the crown of your head. And be aware, be present to the energy of the sunshine, which is love, which is peace, which is joy, which is an energy. It's not the physical, it's an energetic, spiritual energy. And instinctively, that deeper part of you knows this place is like coming home. It's what you've been searching for. And it's right here, right now. Now open up and let the sunshine take over your pelvis. Feel the grounded, quiet stillness. No thinking needed. Feel the rise and fall of your belly. There's always an in and an out. There's an up and a down. But everything is part of the miraculous whole. Bring your awareness to the base of your breastbone. And you have free will to either get caught up in your thinking and the dramas of others and how people and life should be, or you can place your awareness from the pelvis, feeling the sunshine shining through you, to you and for you. Bring your awareness to your heart. The sunshine awakens that deeper part of you. The sunshine, your spirit, your soul, the spiritual energy that is you. You know what you're thinking. That is love, that is peace, that is joy. Bring your awareness to the space just between and above your eyebrows. Now let the sunshine take over. Instead of going, should I, shouldn't, I can't, I can. Let it just melt, be quiet. Who would you be without your story? Without your diagnosis, without your opinions, without your insistence that someone or something or you should change? When all you're looking for is right there in your heart, love and peace and joy, well-being, abundance. Take your awareness to the crown of the head. Allow the crown of the head to open. Feel your breath connecting you to the quiet, to the stillness of the pelvis, to the love, to the peace and the joy of the sunshine, until everything becomes one. So, you can either just stay here and just stay in this feeling of bliss. And again, I invite you through the day to notice where you are, where you're sitting, how you're sitting, and that you should never be held. Just keep coming back to your center, back to your quiet, back to your stillness. I hope you enjoyed. Any questions, let me know. Namaste. Thank you very much.